Hi there. We are the Trophy Husbands. I'm Marcus.
Yes, we are. I am Luke.
I'm Steve. That was Seltzer.
He made that noise with his mouth.
He's a human beatbox machine.
And I am Nick, and we are here on episode 46 of the Trophy Husbands.
Yeah. So is it time for our episodes to have a midlife crisis yet?
Oh, no, we're double Michael Jordan. We're awesome. We're
Yeah.
twice as cool.
Yep.
Too cool for you.
As always, you know.
So, let's kick it off how we always do. How's everyone's weekend?
First of all, I have stories before the weekend for
Ooh.
this one. Oh, would you like to go, sir?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
I went out for... I had a job interview. It was done for the day. Not really doing much. And me and my friends, we have this group chat. And one of our friends needed a ride to the dealership. He said, like, hey guys, I'm in a pinch. Can someone help me out? I was like, sure, I'll be there in like 30 minutes. What do you need? He's like, just need a ride to the dealership. It's like, okay, I'm on my way. I'll be there. Just send me your address again. So I'm like a little less than 10 minutes away, almost there-ish. And then he goes, oh, sorry, got my other friend to give me a ride. Don't worry about it, though. I appreciate it.
I didn't know you were already going.
Yeah, all right. Oh, yeah, spoiler alert, that was Marcus. Already on my way, but hey, like, okay.
Let me tell you about like those 2 days in concession where when I wrote on my Twitter that it was a slow motion dick punch and it humbled me like fivefold. Those 2 days fucked with me so hard. Yes, Wednesday and Thursday. So here's the thing: I come home from work Tuesday, have my keys in my pocket. My keys happen to fall out into the couch. But it's like that weird like back trap where it's just like souls and love go to die in the couch.
Right.
And I can't find it, and I'm literally freaking the fuck out because I'm just like, did somebody take my keys? Did I leave them in the door?
Done
So
that
it's
many
literally
times,
like a whole day of me slowly, like slowly losing. And the worst part is nobody's in the house but me.
Right. So you're just freaking out alone. Someone's like, what's wrong? Like, can I help you? Or what?
Yeah.
Just
No. Like I texted my parents. Called them, see, like they're just like, nah. I thought this was one of those weird, like, you need to be more responsible, like tested the fire things. And I'm just like, now's not the time. But it was just like, it got trapped in the couch. But I'm slowly losing my mind because I'm literally like, ransacking my house looking for my keys. Like,
Did somebody come in and
Yeah,
burglarize
exactly.
us?
But by the end of that, I've done that before, and I've ransacked the entire house, and then I'm like, now I gotta clean everything up.
Right.
And, like, everything gets reorganized in a different way, and then you come back a month or two later and then lose something else, and then you end up doing the same thing.
No. I like, but I also cleaned everything. Like I did 3 loads of laundry to make sure it wasn't in any of my pants. I moved both the couches and like swept behind the couches.
So this is a blessing in disguise, Mark. You should lose your keys more often.
I used to fuck your face more often.
Whoa!
Wait,
that
what?
escalated fast.
Does that? I'm unaware of any of these occurrences, but okay.
Looks like Marcus is
No,
taking
there-
a trip to the key shop.
Hey.
There was one time where I lost my keys. Same thing. Ended up being in a couch cushion. Or
God dang
did I
couch
say
cushions.
that backwards? I don't know. Cushion of a couch. That's what it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like
And then, sorry.
no, go.
It's just
go,
real brief.
Go.
So,
Like your boxers.
I thought I had locked my keys in my truck.
Yeah.
So I called my roadside assistants at the time to come and unlock my truck for me. So then I'm like tearing through my truck and my keys aren't there. I'm like, what the fuck? So then about an hour later, I was like, well, I can't go anywhere. So
They were in your back pocket.
no,
the
my
whole
dad
time.
sits down on our one chair and then he puts his hand down, like, and he's like, hey, idiot. Just waves the key in my hands. It's like, I'm 19 at the time. He's like, fine, bye.
Yeah. I'm not so still, but no, it was like like a full like grown ass adult like losing his mind.
I mean, come on, it happens to the best.
It
of us
does, it
still.
does. But no, it was like one of those days. Like I had off for the day, and I'm just like, all right, sweet. I'm gonna go to the gym, and there's this thing at school. It's like a free like sit-in and a speaker and stuff. So I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go to the Salvation Army because it's half price Wednesday. And then like my friend Em was in town with her mom, and they're really cool. So I was like, maybe I'll go grab lunch for that. And then like all this
So
shit.
much stuff I can do.
Yeah, and it's like it was kind of nice out, and like all the shit I wanted to do, I couldn't fucking
out the
do.
door.
Yeah, and then
Wait, which day was this?
Wednesday.
Okay, so it was the day that
Yeah.
you had, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I will compensate you for your efforts, sir.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like the story I told last week. It's just funny.
You went to the 1X anyway, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I just had a few hours of nothing in between till Greg got home. So,
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha. Yeah.
it's all good.
But and then I went and I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna have to call the dealership and get keys made and this and that, and I'm just like calling around. And the one place I called, I was just like, well, they're relatively cheap. Let me see how much it'd be. And it's like $336.11, and I'm like, fuck that shit in the mouth. No.
How else do they pay for all those strippers?
Does your key have a chip? Or
I think one of them did, but they had to like figure out and like which one it was. 'Cause if I didn't have the key, I can't make the
Exactly,
I can't
right.
get it made. I have to do it from the VIN number. Mm-hmm. And so there's that. And I call the dealership, and the dealership's like, it'll take like a day or two, and it'll be like $50. And I'm just like, I like you.
Solid.
Sold.
Thank you,
I
sir.
like you. Yeah, I literally get to the dealership, and then my phone was going off because I think it was my dad found my keys like in the nether region of the couch.
What's he doing back there? Is what I'm wondering.
No,
No, I'm kidding.
he goes hunting for lost souls in the couch every Wednesday.
Your dad's the gatekeeper of hell.
That reminds me, they're coming out with Pop Funkos of Gravity Falls.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do need.
Anyways, go ahead.
So that was Wednesday. Thursday. Go to class. Class is all right. Whatever. Somebody asked me like, "Hey, can you cover my shift tonight at work?" I'm just like, "Look, man, somebody else asked me to cover their shift. I'm not staying all night. I can stay till 10 for you. If they'll take me, I'll stay till 10." It's just like, all right, cool. So I get there. He didn't tell the manager that I'm covering a shift, but I'm also leaving an hour early. So I have to sort that out with her. And I'm just like, look, man, this is what I was told. I'm coming in. I'm covering his shift. I'm leaving an hour early. Okay? All right. Yeah. Like, you can be mad if you want, but
That's that dick's fault. Like,
yeah, like, he's a good guy. Just lack of foresight.
yeah, so I failed to tell him, like, he's only taking part of my shift. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
he only had 1 hour left, so
Right. Mm-hmm.
it's like yeah, but understandable. So I get out. It's 10 o'clock. I'm happy. My car's making funny noises, and I'm just like, I should probably get this checked out relatively soon. So I was like, I'll call my grandfather tomorrow and get the stuff checked out. So I'm going to meet Gio and Eric over at karaoke at Murph's because it's Wednesday. No, it was Thursday. We were going to the depot.
That's... Wait, sorry. So, when do they do karaoke at Murph's anymore?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
They still do it Wednesdays?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I haven't been up on a Wednesday in a long time. But anyway.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah, no, it's
Not being
yeah.
out at a college bar on a Wednesday
Yeah,
after
exactly.
you graduated.
Exactly.
I mean, as long as you're not like sloppy falling over drunk on a Wednesday, I think you're good.
I mean, I don't have Rachel with me anymore, so that's not going to happen. So, miss you, Rachel.
You're good. You pop in, get some wings, sing a few crappy pop songs, have a good time. It's a great time.
That's true. They do the wings and yings on Wednesdays. That's
yeah.
always good.
Yeah. So I'm going down Queen Street, and I'm going, and like my car is shaking, and I'm like, this is not good. This is not good at
isn't
all.
fine.
And I'm going like 40 miles per hour because Queen Street is steep as shit. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
That way.
my car's like rattling, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, how crazy would it be if one of the tires popped off?
You just look in your mirror and it just rolls down the hill. Like,
Literally, yes. Yeah, like no bullshit.
Wait, did that happen?
Yeah, front left tire.
I was just...
No,
just totally...
I've seen that before.
yeah.
It's scary.
That
'cause
happens
you're
in,
like,
like Herbie the Love Bug movie.
it's,
Like, where'd that tire come from?
well, no, when you see it from behind, it looks like an action movie because you're like, oh shit, is it gonna flip? Okay, no, it's not.
Okay, so your tire falls off.
Yeah, it wasn't even like the oh shit panic. It was just like, well, this is inconvenient. I could really get hurt like
Oh my
this.
god!
And
Which
so,
one was it?
the front left. But the thing is, like, where it's rattling, and I don't know, it just goes poof and like leans because the tire pops off. I literally see the tire like bouncing off into the other lane, into the fucking brush. I'm like, thank God nobody was fucking coming.
Yeah, how about it?
It's like 10 o'clock at night. It's 25 degrees out, so I have to pull it over to the shoulder. There's sparks flying because the fucking like shit is scraping, and I'm just like, why?
Oh my god!
And on the hill, nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm on a fucking hill, so I'm trying to like jack this thing up and not get frostbite, and I have to like run up and grab the tire, and cars are whizzing by, and Luckily, some dude saw me fucking struggling and like fighting with my car, and he happened to be a mechanic.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
So he like comes out and he's helping me, and meanwhile we're on the shoulder of Queen Street as cars are floating by. So he's jacking this thing up, and I have my phone and I'm like waving people the fuck out of the way, and it's like 30 degrees out, and I'm just like, you sir, I'd be dead without you. Like when I say I literally had
Jesus
to,
sent you to me.
yeah. When I say I literally had to like hop out of my car, run and get the tire out of the brush, I hopped out of my car
Right.
and ran to get my tire out of the fucking brush. Like I can't make this shit up. Like it's like when I said the universe was slowly dick punching me for my cynicism towards Valentine's Day, it was just like boom, like you're about to be humble as fuck right now.
So, what's the status of your car then?
Oh, I just slapped a donut on it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's
like,
good.
It wasn't damaged by like the. Like,
I think the what you put the tires on.
Yep.
I
The
think,
wheel.
fuck you. You're so right, but I hate you because you know what I mean. When you went so fucking literal.
what did the caveman invent?
The wheel. But like the prongs that you put the tire on, I think when it popped off, 2 of them snapped.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
So it's like I have to get that replaced, and I had to get like lug nuts and shit. But no, literally, he's just like, it was an older guy. He was probably like 50s, 60s, and I was just like, yo, dude, like, thank you. I'll buy you dinner or something. Like I will, like,
Yeah,
yeah, like, as a
do
thank you.
something,
And he's
yeah.
just like, don't even worry about it, man. Just make sure you get home safe. He's like, all right, so you should be good to drive this for a little bit. You might want to get these checked out.
But just get home for now.
Yeah, he was like, just go right home. Just get home for now. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to the depot. played with Eric on stage. And yeah, so that's probably
Oh,
going to be
man.
something I'm going to do over this week is get that.
I'll do it later.
I'll take care. Yeah,
I'll do
like
it later.
I went, I got lug nuts. I figured out. It's just like, it's when you have that math homework. It's like,
Do it.
I'll get to it, and then like I'm gonna be somewhere else. Like, so funny story, guys. My car just fell apart, like completely.
Right.
It's just like Lego pieces.
Probably.
Thing is, though, is I've
Marcus,
actually...
build the master build.
It's like fucking Kingdom Hearts when you make the gummy ship.
Oh, my God.
Add cool shit to it.
A couple of my friends were really good with the gummy stuff, and like they literally built like
No,
X-wings
I
and
would-
Millennium Falcons. My gummy ship was a square, another square with a gun, and that was it. I'm like, I'm not dealing
like
with this.
the default gummy ship was when I just left it as that. I'm not fucking with this at all.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
Yeah, just add guns.
this
and
is the
shit.
least fun part of the game.
Well, no, it gets
And it's-
if you figure it out, it actually is really fun because then you have to spin the thing to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but I like beating people up with like giant key ores. So,
giant keyblades.
yeah.
But I can say though, Marcus, I've actually had a very similar experience to that.
Great, isn't it?
It was like 3 or 4 in the
By
morning.
great, you mean absolutely atrocious. I'm sure, like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking great.
there's no better way to quietly panic and shit yourself at the same time than having a fucking tire fall off going 40 miles per hour down a fucking hill.
But hey, you said it was dark. At least the sparks lit it up a bit.
Baby, you're a firework.
But I had it where it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm driving back from my buddy's place on some back roads. It's pouring down rain.
Fuck.
And all of a sudden, I just, like, in the back, I just get, like, the upper part, or the back part of my car gets lifted up into the air. There's this boom, like, it sounds like a shotgun right behind me kind of thing. I pull over, I'm like, what the hell? Like, heart attack. Get out, again, pouring rain. And literally, my tire is smoking. The back, it was the driver's side back tire. And it is smoking because the tire literally blew up.
So did you sue Firestone?
So then it
That's
sucked.
a yes.
It sucked then because I just had to like jack it up
So
and
wait,
everything.
Is this supposed to be cold this week, or is it?
No, it's supposed to
It's
stay
been
nice.
Pretty, like, not as, I don't think as warm, but still relatively warm. Yeah? Yeah? You good?
I'm happy.
Yeah?
I just had a mild stroke, but we're good.
Slow fists.
Is Brick
Was
is
it
it Brick
monster?
Tamlin who does weather? Because I think you remind me a lot of Brick Tamlin. You're just like, you're not. You're like, warm? Yes. You're not, Nick.
Halloween. Halloween will be sooner than you think.
Already counted the days.
Your face.
I'm just saying, like, I always, even still, like, I know how much you love Halloween, but I always underestimate how much you actually do. Like,
Oh fuck!
it's
No,
I still
Halloween's
never
my
get it.
shit.
I still
Like,
never get
nope,
it.
yeah, like you'll never. It's like when kids, like when you had that one phase or that one thing you like, and your parents are just like, "How much does he really like Pokemon cards?" You're like, "The fucking new ones are out! Holy shit!"
Let's go.
It's like me every year with Halloween. It's just like it's the new Halloween. Holy shit! Yes.
We have an elaborate prank where we cancel Halloween for Marcus.
Yes.
Marcus, did you hear? We canceled Halloween. No, oh, guys, that's stupid. You
This
get,
is like-
pay a bunch of news reports. Halloween. President Trump has canceled Halloween this year in his first act of official tyranny.
It's gonna take that long to get to the first official one.
Official. Like,
Official.
yes.
To me, yes.
Yes, I'm the tyrant.
All the rest are just gonna be in guise of a what do you call it? Executive order.
Right. Yes, guys, I might be a tyrant, but I'm the best tyrant, and we are going to fix America by me being a tyrant.
Ask anybody. I'm the best at tyranting.
No, if he tries to. If he tries to fucking cancel Halloween,
That is when Marcus suddenly becomes
I-
political, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm marching on the White House."
it's like all those memes with Obama. He's just like, tell that bitch to pull up. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. Like you cancel Halloween, throwing fucking hands. Fuck that shit.
Oh, man.
Plastic hands with
Yes.
blood on them.
Yup.
Little plastic hands.
The extendo ones like Joker.
But yeah, oh Lord.
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun to do. Donald Trump get one of those like old fashioned like punching glove type things where you push it in.
All right, and just like,
No. There's something I've always wanted to do with somebody. Like, okay, have you ever seen the air Zookas? It's
oh,
like-
right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You pull it back and it shoots a burst of air.
Yeah,
Now, I've always wanted to put like baby powder or flour in one of those.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, just,
You guys, boom, like right in the face. I've always wanted to do that to somebody coming out of the shower.
oh, dude. Or you do it with paint. Just, it'd be like those money bags that, like...
Yeah, the blue money
Rob
bags.
Stevens-
Yep.
Oh, that would suck.
You won't get this out.
The new Jackson Pollock Arizuka. Arizuka paint.
I mean, first Friday for March is soon, but we could probably get an exhibit for April. Trophy Husbands Arizuka.
I'm down.
And then we'll just draw like some smileys in it.
So what do you call this? I call this afternoon with cereal.
Yeah?
Like
I was really hungover and all I had was cereal.
the specks in there represent Lucky Charms, which also represent our plight as Americans.
I could never be a pretentious artist. Like,
Marcus is doing it without
Yeah,
any issue right
yeah,
now. Like,
exactly.
he's just pulling BS.
oh, no, I mean, I couldn't seriously
Yeah.
be one. Like, it's like, no, I painted this because it looks cool. It's a duck.
Yeah, like
Do you like it? Yeah, you like it.
like
Can you
sometimes
hear the quacking?
sometimes I like you understand shit as well as you do because you write as well. And sometimes you do sit down and you're just like, this has a deeper meaning. But also, like you said, sometimes
no,
you're just
it
like,
really doesn't. Like,
yeah, like sometimes like
Sometimes
shit's just
it-
cool.
right.
Like,
There's this episode of Entourage where James Cameron guest stars, and he's the guy who directed Titanic, and so he's going to see. They're at the Sundance Film Festival. They're going to see a movie, and he's in line for just go see a movie and get some snacks and stuff. And the cashier, she comes like, one more question, Mr. Cameron. Was Titanic a symbolism for the upcoming stock market crash? And then James Cameron's like, no, I just wanted to make young girls cry. So it's like, it's just what it was. Yeah.
yeah, dude. Like sometimes it's not.
It is
deep.
what it is.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you can sit down, you can have.
But
a-
I mean, it is greater when there is a deeper meaning.
but like you said, sometimes it's just like, well, this is cool, and I wanted to do this, and
So
it looks
I did.
cool, so here we are.
And it's done.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I'm kidding. I'm totally a douche.
We know.
Total pretentious douche.
It's like, it's a very nice shirt, Luke. And Luke is just like, this was made from the finest fabrics of Nicaragua that I've handpicked myself and had my tailor custom cut. And it was like, What the
Cost me-
fuck
yeah.
ever?
Right? Yeah, like
The label says J. Crew. Fuck you.
Or he'll just steal and wear your shirt as his own for 3 months.
And also wear it in a play.
And wear it in a play.
good prop. I sold it as a drug dealer.
He also,
Sold it, drug dealer.
I got
he
it.
also
that
sold
checks.
your shirt for drugs,
Yeah.
probably.
Somehow
No, I
got
did
it
get
back.
that shirt back.
Isn't it that shirt?
Yes, actually it is.
The actual
yes,
one
To
you're
say,
wearing.
like,
Wasn't
yeah,
even thinking about
think
it.
That's,
I think that's my shirt.
have we told that story on here before?
I don't think we have.
Have we?
I don't.
I don't know. I think
We've
we
talked
have.
about it, but
What?
No, because you were talking about how you and Alex went to go see the show. And
Oh,
she's like,
right.
"Isn't that your shirt?" And you're like,
Right.
"That is my shirt."
When I can't remember. How did I end up with that? I think
it was sometime during the fall when I would be wearing the flannel all the time and whatnot.
just leave it
But,
at my house
Yeah,
once?
like I was
Okay,
at your
that's fine.
I was at your house and I was just hot, so I took it off and I just forgot about
Nick
it.
Then I
was
wore it a bunch and
Yes.
then used it in a play.
Nick was 12 shots deep, and his favorite Kesha came on. So his favorite Kesha song. So
No
like
more
shirts are now optional because Kesha's on.
Actually, I owe Kesha a punch in the face.
What?
What?
It's because
Story time.
It was because of one time
You were in
when
cahoots with Dr. Luke?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
No, it's because of. I always joke about it. It's because of one time. My friend Paul and I were driving. He was driving, and he really likes Kesha. And at one point, a Kesha song came on. I don't remember which one, but like he cranked it up, and he was just like, "What?" Like pumping his arms back and forth and everything. And I'm in the passenger seat, and all of a sudden he's just like, "Yeah!" Gets smacked, like punches me straight up in the eye. I'm like, "God, son of a."
Well, now that you brought up Dr. Luke, when you said you need
This
to
is
punch-
not me, by the way. Anyone familiar with the Kesha case knows who Dr. Luke
This
is.
is
Yeah.
true.
You just see Luke
making
with
sure.
you see Luke with an eye patch, and somebody's like, "Hey, Luke." He's like, "Oh, that's Dr. Luke." To you.
Thank you, sir.
like you're on some soap opera.
Evil Luke has an eye patch. Normal Luke does not.
Okay, can't be the same person.
They've never been in the same room.
To be continued.
Dun, dun,
Next
dun.
time on Days of Our Lives.
More like
Continuing
Days
on.
of Our Luke's, but
Oh!
Hey, dude, I would. My ego is too big to not take that out. Like a shitty show revolving around me. Yeah, I take it.
Luke
Right
plays
then.
every character.
New Eddie Murphy.
Although he doesn't have like prosthetics, it's just like Luke. He's just like, well, Luke's a basketball player, so you see Luke like take his eye patch off physically and like put a wristband on it, and it's like basketball playing Luke here.
Just quickly switching clothes and changing characters. Like, there's no effects. We don't have a big budget for this.
Each episode costs about $13 to make. As you were saying, Steve.
These are days
oh
of
no, the doctor. When you said
The
punch,
Dr. Luke,
punch
yeah.
her in the face, I was like, the Dr. Luke thing. When I started thinking of the
Yeah.
Dr. Luke thing, I was like,
I think he did that at one point.
Yeah.
Or possibly. I don't know.
or he did,
Allegedly.
Didn't he-
Allegedly.
he molested her. Didn't
Well,
he?
molested her, but then
yeah.
it was also saying like years of emotional and other abuse. So
Yeah.
it could have been a multitude
I didn't
of
even.
things. So.
But I didn't even know about that until like 2 or 3 months ago. I was
really?
Like, I don't
Yeah.
keep up with.
Well, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah, but
But
it was like a huge thing a couple months ago as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I read somewhere that he wouldn't give her quote unquote good songs because of her body image, and I'm just like, she doesn't even look bad. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you
Yeah.
on?
I would.
Yeah, he's.
I would. Yeah. Just
Well,
saying. You know,
I
I
thought-
would. Yep.
I read somewhere where where it was saying how she would try to do like deeper songs or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he was just constantly like, "No, you're a party girl.
It's like,
Like,
you gotta
did-
keep up this image.
You are the party girl."
That's how we make money.
and she's like, "I mean, I am a party girl, but there's more to me than just that."
Yeah, and like it's
corporate whores.
don't talk about us like that.
Well, yeah, we're not being slutty enough.
We're not
been saying-
I've been
separated
saying
yet.
that for a year. Anyway,
But no, like a lot of people that's just he's over here shaking his head. You're like somebody's concerned aunt. You're just like damn kids and your morals.
Oh, am I supposed to say something?
I don't know. I just wasn't sure. I was looked like you were about to, but then you didn't. And
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I was gonna give you the floor, but it's kind of like over there enjoying
was just
yourself
like,
the
nope.
water.
We were expecting one of those patented Steve like punchlines that you tend to throw in every once in a while.
I don't really have one right now.
It's not right now.
It's like I can't perform under pressure, guys. God.
The Steve Raider is brewing, so it's buffering right now.
God dang it!
We
like
gotta
the
get
90s
at
all over.
least 40 minutes in.
He only warms up after 40 minutes. It's like when somebody has, when they're at the gym, they're just like, well, I have to do a bench set to warm up quick. That's the same with Steve. He's like, I need 40 minutes in to start
Yep.
slinging some good shit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, a lot of people, they kind of get stuck in a thing where it's kind of like, I can only do this kind of song, or their label is like, you can only make this kind of music, and it kind of stinks because some people, are, when they branch out, they're really good, but then it doesn't sell like they think it's going to, and it's
Right.
kind of like, back to what we did.
And then, I mean, it's also the same thing with actors, too, and how they start getting
Typecast.
typecast.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but the really screwed up part with the Dr. Luke thing was the studio. Was it the studio? They wouldn't let her work with anyone.
Yeah,
but,
Yeah.
she was bound to her contract
Yeah.
with Dr. Luke.
but
yeah.
Dr. Luke. And I was like, ugh. She has to work with her.
Like she's required to like throw out a couple more albums before.
Yeah.
Before.
But there was like, because then she said she was gonna write a bunch of like really shitty songs just to like get them out and be like done.
Yeah.
But then studio blocked that as well, or company blocked that.
Label.
Yeah. So she's just kind of fucking caught. Sucks.
Yeah. And a lot of just label situations are shitty, and that's why a lot of people are going, if they get any sort of success, they're just kind of like hesitant, because now in this day and age, you don't necessarily need a label. They can help you in ways
Well,
that...
like think Chance the Rapper right now. How
Yeah, like Chance the Rapper is huge, and he has no label.
he's just won like 3 Grammys, I think.
Yeah,
and then he was
uh-huh.
offered like a $3 million contract. Like, no,
No.
no,
I'm doing good on my own.
yeah.
Well, I think this is a perfect segue for PewDiePie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You haven't heard about PewDiePie?
No.
Recently,
Yeah.
No, what happened?
So PewDiePie put up this really racist video of...
It was
really,
anti-Semitic.
really like, anti.
He
Yeah.
hired...
He was. It wasn't intended as anti-Semitic or racist. He was trying to prove a point that like people will do anything for money. And essentially, he went out and hired 2 random guys, gave them like $5 or $10 each to just stand there with signs that say like "We hate Jews" and stuff like that, and like chant it for like 10 minutes or something along those lines.
Very.
And it was like
okay.
a prank video kind of
Still, it
thing.
was very poorly executed and in bad taste.
Exactly.
But yeah,
And then
Disney-
he's
Yeah.
like employed by Disney, was it?
Yeah,
Disney-
Disney dropped him, and then YouTube dropped him from their subscription service or whatever.
Really?
They're
Yeah.
RedTube, or
Yeah.
not RedTube, but what?
YouTube Red. It's YouTube Red.
Show you the beauty of the PewDiePie.
No,
RedTube.
what is it though? It's
It's YouTube Red.
YouTube Red. Yes,
RedTube is very different.
Yes,
Children, do not type in RedTube. Do not type in RedTube.
Children, don't even listen to this shit. What the hell are you doing?
yeah, right.
Okay, if there are kids listening right now, you need to go home and rethink your life.
Somebody has failed as a parent.
Maybe the only one that you can listen to is
Isn't
the
that
no
most
cussing.
parents?
Most
They're
parents.
still cussing in that episode.
That's true. All of them are labeled as explicit.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I just the F words are fun.
Yeah, fart you farting farter.
Freaking frat.
There was one time in class. This was last year, before I was my show, or the night my show opened, the day of, and I was in a suit. My history professor was a really cool
With your
guy.
monocle all classed up.
Yeah, it was like fresh AF, fresh to death. And so my history professor, he was just like, "You all dressed up, man. You're looking good." It's like, "Yeah, my show up was like, actually, do you mind if I like plug for it real quick?" He's like, "Go right ahead." So he's like giving a rundown of the play, like, "Real Spring Around, it's comedy, it's only about an hour long, so come on out. It's really fucking funny." And he wasn't like, and he's like, he never curses, but like, but he was just like, he's not really averted to it, but he's just like, I don't like to curse. And so he wasn't
Yeah.
mad. He's like, it's really funny. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Professor Vazelis." And he's like, "No, I didn't mean to say the F word." He's like, "No, I don't have a problem with the word funny." Like, so, I was like, "Oh, All right.
I got you, bro.
That's pretty great.
Muchacho. Yeah.
Thanks, homie. Good old homie Jay Vasalis. I hate history, but I loved your class.
Well, that's like when you have professors that are just like, you know how you have some professors, they're nice, but they live in that like happy la la bullshit land, and you have some professors that are awesome, but they'll tell you like, if
Straight
you
up.
fucked up,
Yeah,
they'll tell you it's
exactly,
like, look, you could have did really well in this, but you fucked
Yeah.
up, and you're just like, damn,
Sorry.
like, shit,
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Right.
yeah. Or they'll just tell you like who they think sucks in the building, or this like, don't take this professor. This professor's terrible. Like, noted.
Yep.
Noted. Like, thank you.
I mean, those were always the coolest teachers in high school too, and everything. Like, I felt like those were even cooler in high school because you're like, wait a minute, you're not treating me like a child. This is refreshing.
Yeah, and like
Even
even
though in high school you are technically a
Yes.
child,
yeah.
But the ones that will actually just talk straight with you and not
Right,
like
yeah.
look
Yeah.
down
Yes.
on you.
And like
Right.
not take, because you know some teachers are just like, I am the teacher, you are the student.
Listen to me. Yeah.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. I have years of wisdom and knowledge. And other teachers are just like,
So
sup, cherubs? Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, just-
You're gonna learn today.
You gonna learn? We
No,
gonna
literally, that's my job. I have to teach you.
like, all right, buckle the fuck down, shut the hell up. We're gonna do some fun shit, and y'all gonna learn. Let's do this. Like, I like
Yeah.
those teachers that like they were about business, but you could be goofy too. Like those
Yeah.
were always the fun ones.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. How do we even get onto that?
Just talking about funny stuff, the F word, and how I said the F word in class, and then
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
professors.
yeah.
I know my
Yeah,
segues.
and, like- and he was talking about poods and his stupid video. Like, why would you do that? That's so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, again, he
Yeah.
put out this whole thing. He's like, I'm making a point that people do things for money and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah,
Well, you
but
just did that for money.
it's like, you could have done that,
This is some really cruel irony you're going with right now, dude.
but it's like, you could have done that in a better manner. Like, you
Yeah.
could have proven that same point.
In like a more tasteful or just more funny manner. Like, like
Have someone hold up a sign saying, I heart poop boops.
Most of the articles I read on it, they were all like trying to paint it as this.
Some of the media really went out of whack with it.
Yeah, they kind of were like, they kind of went at like it was this fringe part of the internet that he's supporting and stuff like that.
No.
No, well, yeah, like 4chan stuff like that, like stuff that's, you know, inappropriate and really shouldn't even be on the internet in the first place,
the
but
fucking
is
internet.
on the
That's the
internet.
it's, like 30% of the shit on the internet shouldn't even be on the internet. Probably more.
Steve, all you have to remember is it was just all fake news. Fake news. All fake
But
news.
Steve, you were saying that I know they dropped him from Disney, but you said they dropped his YouTube subscription. Did they drop his channel? Or
No, he still has a
just-
channel, but he
Like,
No,
They
he's
can't-
just not part of the YouTube
like
Red
that
thing.
PewDiePie scared or whatever. Or what.
Honestly, I don't really know much about PewDiePie.
I know anything about
I know
him.
who he is, and
I-
I've never watched. The only videos I've seen is when he was at a guest spot on South Park. Like, so,
Yeah, that's why
and I've
I was.
heard of him, but like,
Yeah,
he
I
does
was-
like really annoying stuff.
I was never big on PewDiePie. Like I was.
Say- yeah, you didn't even say his name.
Yeah.
Man. That's how little you care. Like, no, it's
Well, no, the
I
weird part
like
is he has like,
Peter Pie, Peter Piper.
he has like 53 million
Oh, yeah, he's-
subscribers.
I think he has the most.
He makes an absurd amount of money too. Well, maybe not as much anymore, but
because he doesn't have that partnership. But no, there's only like a few YouTube channels that I watch. Like I like Swoozie.
Swoozy's good.
Swoozie is good. I like WWE What Culture videos. They're really funny because it's just like 10 things you didn't know about the Royal Rumble, and it'll kind of like break down like little facts. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, cool. And it talks about like a lot of the backstage politics and like stuff that the WWE doesn't want you to know about your like favorite wrestlers. Like they did one for The Rock and Mankind and Stone Cold, and then they do different events and like how this came to be. And it's really cool. Even though I don't really watch wrestling anymore, I still like that. Watch Big Quint. He's a dude that does like music reaction videos.
Right.
Fucking hilarious. Who else? The Escapist. If you guys might like that. Zero Punctuation.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's been going on for a while. It's been
It
like
definitely has.
it's been like 6-7 years.
You're forgetting the most important one, though.
Oh,
The
us.
trophy husbands.
Come on.
please, I barely listen to our own stuff. I'm so self-conscious.
I mean, I listen to our shit all the time.
I have to.
I
and then-
watched our open mic poetry because I think that three of us were awesome. But, like, and I like seeing me, but it's like looking into a mirror, but he's not doing what I'm doing. It's so cool.
I'm a magician. And now I pull a cat out of my hair.
But
Well, yeah, I would listen to our episodes every now and then.
I mean, I have to
Yeah.
listen to them every
Well,
single
yeah.
week,
But yeah,
and then I still listen. I go
Right.
back and listen to the others anyway.
yeah, and there's a couple.
I'm not knocking us. I know we're awesome. It's
Yeah.
I'm
Like
just-
what else is good? I like there's a podcast called No Jumper. They do videos.
I've seen a couple of listened to a couple of the No Jumper.
Yeah, I like No Jumper. Watch Sway in the Morning, Power 107. No, I'm sorry, Power 105.1, Hot 97. So they're like big radio stations in New York. And there's a couple more, but moving on.
Sure.
I was just thinking about something. Do you think Donald Trump has a drawer filled with toupees?
Like backups.
Dude, his hair is real. Okay, he said it, so it must be true. Like,
Well, just because you put super glue on it doesn't make it real.
It won't come off, Steve.
Tell that to Geppetto. Just because you put super glue on it doesn't make it real.
did they have super glue back then?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but they had drugs and they turned into donkeys. That's for sure.
You know, I
Remember when
always got
drugs were good? Like,
No,
Make
because that
drugs
video was
great
made for
again.
all of us. So they were never good, apparently.
yeah,
Not to mention, if you go back and there's all, that's how drugs became drugs, because people would take them like back in the early days.
Pinocchio.
Bringing it back. You're gonna see like Pinocchio T-shirts with him and like tattoos and shutter shades now and shit.
All right,
But no, like back
Digging it.
in like early medicine, a lot of drugs that we know now that are illegal were used, and then they had like sin taxes, which is essentially you have to pay more for these things, and alcohol was like one of the few things that didn't get pretty much banished.
well, Quaaludes is a big one. 'Cause those were originally just used for like a sleep remedy,
Yeah.
sleeping pills. But then it was, I think the exact description they use in like the Wolf of Wall Street is, found out if you resisted the urge of sleep for just 20 minutes, you get a kick-ass high. So now you can't buy a Quaalude anywhere. They're scheduled one out.
Same with fucking NyQuil. Like, fuck out of here.
Quaalude's around still, isn't it?
Yeah, NyQuil. Yeah, you can get NyQuil. I just bought NyQuil like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well,
I'm not in
we
there.
do not endorse doing any of this stuff, getting high
No,
off cough
I'm,
medicine.
no, I mean like
just for the record.
I bought NyQuil because I was sick. I'm not like, yo, bro, I'm trying to like trip
Trying to get him
balls.
crazy tonight.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to.
Well, you have to get the prescription for the real NyQuil. Like you can't robo trip off of the regular NyQuil.
Like
It's
over-the-counter?
NyQuil
Yeah.
is easy. You have to get like a prescription brand cough medicine.
Codeine.
Yeah, codeine, and then you get yourself some Sprite, and then you put the codeine in the Sprite and you mix it up.
Codeine and
Right. My mind went exactly there too.
And you find yourself some good chopped and screwed music. I prefer DJ Slim K, or not DJ Slim, just Slim K or DJ Pert Berry, DJ Drew.
So
2,
is this what you did
OG
after all
Ken.
your car tumultuous?
OG Ron C, DJ Candlestick, DJ Creep? But no, I wasn't like fucking sipping lean at the fucking depot. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
it's like-
promethazine, codeine, no. There was one time though. I was at my grandparents' house and I was sick. Like I had a really bad cold and a really bad cough, and my grandmother was just like, "Well, we have medicine here. Like you can just take whatever you want." And it's just like, kids cold and flu, and it's just like, or it's just like, here's this, the cough syrup with codeine in it, and I'm like, we'll do that. And I literally I took it, dumped it in ginger ale. Like, what I was supposed to take, like, put it in ginger ale, threw some nerds in there, and just, like, sipped on it and passed the fuck out. I was just like, I'm cool! Sleep.
Well, back in the day, people used to put their fingers in whiskey and stick it in baby
Yeah,
towels
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
sleep.
Yeah. It was like, chill.
All these ways to put things to
Yeah,
sleep.
How to abuse your kids 101. Oh my god.
If, like, you know, like, when your parents find out that you've done something shitty and they're just like, we're gonna punish you as soon as you get home, I always want to...
You just don't come home.
And that's the story of
Become a
Luke.
vagabond. On the road for a week.
On
Become
the
a
road again.
boxcar kid.
Yeah.
Little do we know, Luke actually went back in time and wrote all those books off of experience.
Exactly.
You know.
But no, if I had kids, which I don't plan on, but if I did, I would want them to think that they totally got away with it, and then just scare the shit out of them at like 3 a.m. on a Saturday when they're like pop in the room like fully like Jason masked up and just like grab like, I know you're fucking around in school, and just like grab them out of bed.
No, you got a C on your report card.
Yeah, like grab like watch just the immediate fear just like wash over them.
Sorry.
And then just like, don't do that shit again. Just tell me next
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Or
I'll come in your room at 3 a.m. and I know you don't want this.
or you could end up having a really, really cool kid. Like, I saw this video maybe like a couple months ago at this point. There was this dad that dressed up in a full Darth Vader costume and had a lightsaber and everything. And he went into, like, his, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4-year-old son's bedroom to, like, freak him out. And instead, what his son did, because he woke him up as Darth Vader, like, voice and everything. What this kid did, as soon as he woke up, is instead he reached over for his toy lightsaber and was like,
Let's fight.
like,
Let's back.
he was ready to go. I'm like, that is the dopest
Wow.
little kid ever.
He wakes up. Imagine you like wake up and just like, oh shit, oh no, this shit's not a fucking drill. Let's fucking go, son.
Exactly. It just made me laugh.
Like this is the cheap base model. So it doesn't actually cut through anything. But I'm gonna kneecap the fuck out of you.
I've been like, you're not even in trouble anymore. That was cool. You're badass.
well, the thing is like he wasn't in trouble to begin with.
Well, yeah, but
literally, the dad was just like, I thought it'd be funny and freak him out.
Yeah.
He's like, I asked my wife for permission, and she's like, yes, I give you permission to
she
scar a
said no,
child.
and she said no, so you do it anyway.
Exactly.
Going behind your significant other's back.
2 weeks
Classic.
later, they start filing papers for divorce, and then
Every time somebody breathes heavy, that kid just is filled with so much resentment.
at least he gets 2 birthdays.
I mean, it's true. Like,
Yeah, it is.
divorced parents, I got twice the family. Like,
Luke's just like, I'm gonna weigh my options. Well, this one's having a cookout, but this one has better food at their cookout, so I'm gonna go there.
I mean, I split pretty well on holidays. They don't coordinate with each other, but they happen to work different times. So it's like, that's twice the food, twice the family.
Double the
I was just going for the double
Double
makeup.
the family.
Twice the family you
Double the
don't want to
food.
talk to. Twice the wine you need to drink to get through it.
That's a really weird double mint commercial.
You should pick one of us to be your stand-in one day. That'd be hilarious. Like we just show up, like, hey, I'm Luke.
Yes.
They'd be like,
Oh my god. Yeah, you definitely. We just look polar opposite physically.
yeah.
Did you become short and black, Luke?
With less hair, just short hair.
Yes.
I did that Michael Jackson thing, except I did it in reverse.
Like everything.
And I got cut at, and I took off my legs at the kneecaps.
Yep.
Just like South Park.
Exactly.
But yeah, imagine all the fun your family would have if I just popped in. It's like, I'm Luke. Let's do this. Happy whatever the hell we're celebrating.
2 weeks
everyone.
later, they adopt Marcus.
You've been trying, so
I like how Marcus keeps on wanting to come to all of our family events.
you don't understand, bro. Like, I'm just like I just like shit like that.
Families
It's
love me.
You're not wrong. You really aren't. Like, it'd be like, oh man, what are you celebrating? I don't know, we're just having this little thing. You want to come? Let's fucking go. Let's
Yeah,
do this shit.
let's
I'm
do
in
it.
there. I'm just
Food, family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially if there's dancing.
of course.
Sorry, you cannot convince anyone in my family. Well, maybe like my older sister, my siblings, but no one in
Done.
my family to do the
Done.
wobble.
It'll happen. I will break them.
If I walk into a holiday, I bring Marcus to something, and I got my whole extended family doing the wobble, I'm just like, I quit my family. You can have them.
Luke walks back in with a 2-week notice for his family.
Yes. Just keep me in your will, okay? Like, be elsewhere until then.
If anyone could do it, I bet it'd be
Oh
Marcus.
no, I completely agree.
Well, time to experiment. Yeah. Speaking of just 2 week notices, one of the most random things. Well, I left one job one time, and I happen to show up. You know, they say like write and date everything down, so they can't just be like, "Well, you didn't say anything, so now we're gonna fire you."
Yeah.
But I wrote everything down, and then when I went to drop it in the manager's office, it was busy, so nobody was in there. So I didn't see any of the managers. So I just literally like walked in, left the note, walked back out, and then I didn't tell anybody I was leaving. I just
like,
didn't show up
see
that
ya.
one day. And the only reason people knew is because one of the ladies that I worked with, she was just like, "So I heard you put your 2 weeks in." And I was just kind of like, "Yeah." And then I showed up like a week or two later to grab my checks, and everyone was like, "Hey man, where you been?" I'm just like, I left.
Not an employee anymore.
Yeah. So don't mind me while I go shit in the break room.
One last time.
Not on the toilet, like on the table.
Steaming pile just in the middle of the break room table.
Yep. And if I can, I'll just like drink a lot of water and just make myself puke on the table or something. I don't know.
God.
Wow, so spiteful,
You must have
Marcus.
really hated this job.
I didn't, but I just wanted to go out with a bang.
Okay.
It was kind of like indifferent at that point. I like you ever just walk in and you're just like, well, I could be dead. Here we are.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Like, I need money. I don't feel like doing
Yeah.
illegal shit for money because I'm not cut out for it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of afraid. So, I'm going to do this.
It's like, I've never gotten to the point where it's like you get so low or broke, it's like, I'm starting to consider selling drugs. Like, I know I'm not cut out for it, but, I need money. Never been that low. I don't even know what that low feeling is. But at the same time, I don't, because I've
Nope.
been very low before, and there's got to be a whole new level of low. Like,
Getting towards the bottom,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. Oof.
it's like I'm scraping the bottom right now. It's like,
It's just a weird mix of just shit. I couldn't imagine being, like, especially, imagine being a high-level drug dealer. I'm talking, like, dealing in...
You can't trust anyone, though. Not even
Yeah.
people who work under you.
Exactly. Like,
gun
you're
on your hip, both your hips probably.
yeah.
I mean, it becomes Scarface.
Yeah.
Well, that ended well, right?
Yeah. Come and get me.
Just face down the desk.
Exactly.
Like, Luke does know that's not actual cocaine. That we pulled a Big Lebowski, went through a ringer. So
Not again.
Not again.
like, so what is it? It's fucking bath salts. It's about to be high shit and crazy.
Dude. If that ever accidentally happened, like, handcuff me and lock me in a closet right now. Don't let me go anywhere.
So did you hear Luke ate a desk?
You probably need to,
No,
tape gloves on him.
No,
so he
I would
doesn't,
say, like,
scrape his
send
skin
me
off.
to, like, a temporary,
Holding
like, few
cell.
days in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
No. God, no. I
Yeah.
don't want to wake up in the news, like, with blood on my face as a zombie. Like,
Oh god. Like, yeah. There's.
I just want to know, like, who... It's like drugs are scary enough. It's like,
Yes.
here's this, especially with, like, bath salts, and was that... You heard of crocodilia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Crocodile is fucking
It's like
crazy.
flesh eating. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
like
people get addicted to it, and
Right.
it literally eats through their
right.
flesh.
It's like there are pictures. It's like it looks like people have had their skin removed, and it's just there, and it's
Ugh.
yeah. We saw you might-
Yeah.
I'd say look it up, but judging by your
No,
expressions,
Yeah,
it's,
no.
it's
too
but
much
it's
for
like
me.
you know that happens. It's like
Why?
why would you try that once? Like,
Yeah. And it
Why would you
literally-
try it twice?
Well, because the second time you're addicted. By then you're addicted.
it's-
Damn, second, you're already addicted?
No, it's like
Oh, yeah.
super addictive. And the thing is, people were doing it, and it showed that it ate their skin all the way to the bone. Like, it literally, I was watching it on Drugs Inc., and they showed a nurse, like, she had a pen, and she was tapping on it. You could hear
the
it. It was
bone.
on
Yeah.
somebody's bone, like, actual bone.
Ugh.
And it was, like, melting their muscles and shit on the inside. So when they, like, they went to drain it, and it was just, like, fluid was coming out.
No thanks. I'm good.
I don't need that. Who wants to do that?
I always wondered about, like, different psychedelics. Like, who was the first person to just take ayahuasca and trip balls in the fucking desert?
Peyote.
Freud.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Peyote.
I don't know what I thought.
Ayahuasca it's a really powerful hallucinogen, almost kind of like peyote.
Okay.
But I believe it's, like, more powerful.
Okay.
Yeah, same shit. Like peyote. Like who was the Freud?
Freud or someone like that. Maybe.
I think we should go to an Indian reservation and take peyote.
No, okay. One of our friends will remain nameless for, identifying reasons, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Said he was somewhere or another, tried peyote, had a complete revelation, went and joined the army. So yeah. No, not gonna fuck with peyote.
No, I'm good.
I'm good on that one. I have a hard enough time with alcohol. Lord knows.
You guys don't ever want to do a vision quest? What?
I mean, I have, but not on peyote.
Oh.
Maybe start with something a little less extreme.
You don't jump to that. It's like
Peyote's a
it's like you're
springboard.
in it's like they're like gateway drugs are a thing. You can't. You have to respect the gateway.
Jumping over the gateway.
Steve's over here fucking like Vince Carter posterizing and like dunking on the gateway like
So is there like a warp tunnel?
Peyote just
Is there like a warp
back.
tunnel around the gateway?
Steve's catapulting right over that gate.
No, it's just the Mario tubes. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. At it, you see Steve like just tripping balls, and the entire time he's just mumbling to himself.
Gotta eat all these mushrooms.
thought I would get taller.
He eats a star.
Guys, look, I'm throwing fireballs now.
Like he got snacks earlier. He happens to have a star cookie, eats it, and just runs around punching everyone. Like, you see him grab the baseball bat, everybody just runs. Like, fuck! No! He has star power! Like, Steve, that only lasts for like 30 seconds. It's like, I don't know! It won't wear off!
You know what? I kind of want to see this. Steve, go ahead and do some peyote.
Don't.
No, don't
Don't.
do that.
We have a 3-1 decision here.
Sorry.
That's don't. Big old nope.
The tribe has spoken.
I'm just gonna go to the North Dakota pipeline and just start doing peyote.
Okay, then you get shot down by a fire hose. And that's actually happening.
I thought this was Burning Man.
Oh my god!
All kinds of awkward.
That would be the place to fucking find peyote, find yourself, find a wife, and lose it all in the same fucking trip.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking Burning.
Worth it.
That is, I think even sober, Burning Man would just be a fucking acid trip.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Who goes to Burning Man on drugs? Like,
Tons of people.
I know,
Everybody.
I know, but it's still just like when you see somebody and they're just like, I'm gonna jump the shark tank on a motorbike, and you're like, it's fucking crazy, bro. And it's like, I'm gonna jump the shark tank on a motorbike backwards and blindfolded. Like, yes, you can do this, but why the fuck are you doing this? Like, don't you care about yourself?
This is where natural selection comes into play.
No,
Well,
they're
there's-
doing it for their podcast.
There's a new
for the podcast.
It would make great podcast.
there's a new one out there
Luke.
where it's like you get to go out there and pretend like it's a wasteland, like
Okay.
Mad Max type thing, and everyone makes like rat rods and stuff like that.
Jeez.
So Redline?
Yes,
Jesus.
it's true.
You're not wrong.
I mean, if it's not Redline, it's probably Felton, so.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh my god, my friend one time, she knew somebody that lived out in Felton, and apparently, I forget, they were gonna cook some sort of animal, but they caught a wild wolf and roasted a fucking wolf.
What?
That's the kind of crazy shit that goes on in Felton.
Jesus.
Is that still considered York County?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'm
like,
It's like the far, far south
I'm not
end.
sure
but-
like how far York County spreads.
Felton is like, all right.
Decent
So you've been to
expensive.
Red Lion. Felton is like nothing. There's literally nothing.
Middle
in
of
Felton.
nowhere.
Okay.
it's like backwoods shit.
Is that where Franco's mom lives?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've been there then.
It's like if you hear banjos, you run.
And you hear banjos every turn.
I think as soon as you exit Red Lion, there's a gas station, and that's about it.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Every time you roll up, you just hear like a guitar, like a low drop D. It's just like you roll into the gas station, like bam, 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 bam.
Going out to that river. Going out to that river, do some swimming and boating and stuff.
Got some traps out there. Hopefully, we caught some pheasants.
If we caught a wolf, that's just fine too.
Can I just get my cigarettes and go, please? I'm really uncomfortable.
This is Luke's vision trip.
That would be a bad trip for me. No,
And then Luke joins the army.
ending up in the middle
This
of
makes
nowhere.
perfect sense now.
No, ending up in the middle of nowhere with a gas station with some dude with snaggletooth and like telling me about his backwoods trip stories. Like, nope, I'm in hell. Get me out. Let me out.
Hey there, young man. You ever tried squirrel jerky?
Oh,
You'd have a spit bucket.
sorry.
There's no cash register. There's just a box where you put the money in.
Exactly.
It just says chips
I
on
like
it.
camping getaways every now and then, but like, I'm a city person. Nope.
That was when I was young. I think we were going down to North Carolina, and we stopped because my aunt was down there, so we went to go visit her. And it was my cousin DJ actually.
DJ?
He used to live down there, and we stopped at this one this little gas station, like convenience store to grab snacks or whatever. And they had no cash register.
Really?
They literally had one of the old timey like flip up box, put the cash in, flip it down things.
Oh jeez.
No fucking register.
Oh my god. That's. I mean, you just
All right.
you see weird things like that.
You gotta cut
sometimes.
costs somewhere,
No.
Times are
Well,
tough.
we know how ass backwards North Carolina is.
No, yeah.
I mean, the last time I was there, I was like 6. So
Yeah. Well, I went there. What was it in October? And it's still ass backwards. So
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, my sister lives there now, and she's like, you should come visit, like, maybe you find a job around here. And it's like, yeah, but then I have to live in North Carolina, so... No.
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks.
Like, but you can see the rest of the world. It's like, this is not a part of the world I need to see. Like, this is a part of the world that should be forgotten right now.
that's like when somebody says to me, they're just like when you run into friends that you haven't seen in a while, they're just like, hey man, how you doing? I'm just like, everything's all right, and they're just like, oh, you got any kids? And it's just like, no, I'm good. Or people are just like, you'd make a great dad. I'm just like, there's plenty of things that I could do, but being a dad is not going to be one of them right now.
Exactly.
sometimes I wish we could just Control-Alt-Delete some states. Just
expand other
wait.
states.
just like Control-Alt-Delete end process on North Carolina.
So like Virginia just kind of like overlaps it, like
Yeah.
fades over North Carolina. So then South Carolina just becomes Carolina.
Alt states.
Yeah.
Alternative states.
Not real states. They're
Well,
fake states.
there's a while. I don't know if it's still in effect, but Western Maryland, because Maryland's a very liberal state, but out like Western in the boonies, it's pretty conservative. So for a while, there was like bills and stuff trying to be introduced for Western Maryland to become its own separate state, and to be more conservative. Like, we don't want to be associated with these liberals anymore. Blah blah blah. I don't know if it's still in effect, but I mean, Western Maryland's like on the level of North Carolina, so.
West Maryland.
Can they just have like boonie offs and like
Who knows?
yeah, like with like North Carolina?
We're
versus,
more booty than you.
Yeah, like this one's called catfish noodling. We're gonna see who can noodle the most catfish in 20 minutes. That's an actual thing.
What?
Catfish noodling is when they go like where catfish are and like the kind of like the knee waist high streams.
Yeah.
What they do is rather than using a fucking fishing rod, they use their fists. So they'll go like in the logs where they're chilling and like entice it, and when it bites their fist, they grab it, and like that's how you catfish noodle. You used your hands, your bare hands, to catch a fucking catfish.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to get bit.
Yeah, okay.
Well, catfish don't really have like.
They don't have teeth, but they're big and they're
But
fucking
it's like,
strong.
I don't want to see I don't want my arm be like stuff all over it. Like I've never fisted anything before, and I definitely don't want
Now-
fighting back. Like
There are definitely some things in the sea that definitely should never be caught by a fishing rod, and one of them is like a sea robin, and it is so crustacean looking. It's so weird. It's a fish, but it has like it's like got hard like fins, and it's got these like giant spiky. What do you call it? Shit. What's the top part
It's
called?
like the dorsal fin.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dorsal fin's got
Yeah.
these sharp, spiky dorsal fin type things. I caught one of those one time. I was like, I'm not taking that off.
Like, this thing is going to become self-aware, reproduce, and eat my house.
Right.
Probably adapts really quickly to. It doesn't need to breathe.
I say it comes out of the water and it's
just
like, I don't need water.
It just like sticks out his legs like a plane's landing gear and just like, all right, let's fucking do this.
Next month,
You
you
dead, Steve?
Next month, you just see like all the houses that are for sale on the block are just bought by sea robins, and they're just like it's like a sea robin colony, and you're just like,
How
all
did this
the-
happen?
all the property values have gone down since these sea robins have moved into the neighborhood.
It used to
really-
be such a nice place.
They've really cleaned it up, actually.
That's like,
Strangest gentrification I've ever seen.
tell me about your
They
vision
learned about
quest.
our economy so fast.
They're soon going to undercut every market. We will work for our sea robin overlords.
Man.
That's like freaking octopuses are just ridiculously. If octopuses become like just a little bit smarter, they're going to rule the world.
You love octopuses.
It's just a thing.
Puss is in it.
But no, like they eat fucking sharks.
All right, octopi is plural.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool they can fit in a hole that's the size of maybe
Yes.
like a quarter.
Yeah, with like camouflage and luminescent, they're intelligent, and it's just like they just need to become a little bit more smarter and self-aware, and we're fucked. Like, could you
Well, as soon
imagine?
as there's more water, well,
This global warming
I was
thing
about
is
to
working
say,
in their
the ice
favor.
caps are melting, so...
Like, man, like Steve, what happened to your arm? It's all wrapped up. And like, I was walking home, I had just got myself something to eat, and then bam, two octopuses just came out of nowhere and beat me up and took my food. They were actually camouflaged as a brick wall, and I didn't see them.
just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was kind of late, so the other one was luminescent, and he blinded me with his.
Then I ran away, jumped this chain
shot
link
ink
fence,
at me. Always,
and I
that's
thought
squid.
I was away.
Do squid shoot ink or do octopus?
I think they both do.
I think both can.
Yeah.
Depending on the species, I think both can.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a gazillion things in the sea that we haven't found that's going to kill us one day.
This is some weird Orwellian stuff right now.
George Orwell's.
Thought Donald Trump was our worst enemy. We were wrong.
Sea robins, octopuses.
It's
Like,
only.
If they team up,
I was going to say, if they band together,
we're screwed.
they are.
That sea robin was terrifying.
I
like,
don't
what-
want to look up a picture.
It might have been called a sea. I think it was a sea robin. It's a fish of some sort.
Steve just has
sound-
nightmares, and he's just like tossing, turning. He's like cold sweats. Maggie's like, Steve, what's wrong? He's just like, it's the fucking Robin again. Like, what? Batman? Like, no, the Sea Robin!
Batman and Robin? What?
Like, are you upset that he got...
Sea bat and sea robin.
You upset that he got beat up by the Red Hood? Or like...
Is it this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've seen these before.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't,
horrifying.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I don't like
It looks
that,
like it
yeah.
looks like a mud skipper that went through a really rough phase.
Just go off heroin.
Needs Narcan. Every time you see it, it's I seen some things, man.
This one just looks like Clint Eastwood saying, "Get off my lawn." Like,
Yeah, that is horrifying.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's scary.
It's like, just
It looks like a weird Power Rangers monster.
It does. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one like that in the old series.
Hey man, they had Eye Guy. Why not the Sea Robin?
Exactly.
Who they had to fight like 3 times. How annoying would that be? Like as a Power Ranger, because think about it, they're all in high school. You're doing stuff like you're trying to go to the dance and hang out with your friends and stuff, and out of nowhere you're just like, boop, 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 boop. God damn it! I just want to finish this homework. This assignment's due tomorrow. Like,
that's when you start drinking. It's like, sorry, I'm too drunk to Ranger right now. I can't do it.
but like,
About to get laid for the first time. Not now, Zordon!
Rangers, Angel Grove is under attack. I'm about to attack something else. This angel's about to show me a grove.
They're actually coming out with a darker version for Netflix.
For Power Rangers?
Like a series?
Like
Yeah.
another live action.
It's not gonna be a Monster of the Week either.
So it's gonna be like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna wrap it up with, tying it with the movie.
I don't know. That
movie looks like garbage. I'm trying to be the
It
first one to say
does.
it.
It does.
Say
It
it.
looks terrible.
I'm seeing it, but
Well, yeah,
it's-
for pure nostalgia value.
I'm not.
That's the only reason I'm seeing it.
Nostalgia can eat a dick. I'm keeping my money.
I still just like when they're going through, like, what color they are, and the one guy's like, I'm black! And then the black guy looked at him like, no, you're not.
No, I am. Look.
It's like that whole trailer just had all of the stupid, like, really crappy catchphrases. Like, they're about to fight, like, go through the training process, and they spawn all these, like, holograms that aren't holograms, and they fight back or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's just a hologram. He gets hit. It's like, that's one tough ass hologram. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then the Goldar or whatever is like giant huge. Is like, that's a lot of gold. Like, Jesus, stop! Like, we've evolved in 20 years.
This
That's
was
all.
from the 90s, not the 70s. We don't need the camp.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't know. If you've watched the original series, it's pretty campy.
Oh, yeah,
But-
absolutely.
It's
yeah.
super campy.
Yeah.
But it's just like
You knew what you were
You loved
getting.
it as a kid. It was the best thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah, your 8-year-old mind didn't give a shit. Like, it's just like, yeah, they gotta fight the tangas and the putties, and meanwhile your
they're gonna
parents are
win.
just like, turn this shit the fuck off, good lord.
I hear Go-Go Power Rangers one more time. The TV's going out the fucking window. Like,
And then like you had the weapons and shit, and you're fighting everyone and beating everybody up, and they're
Yeah.
just like, can you sit your bad ass down? Like, can you chill the fuck out?
you're like stabbing your sister with a knife at the dinner table. Stop it.
Like, he keeps calling me Rita Repulsa. You know your sister's name is not Rita Repulsa. She's the enemy.
I mean, Rita Repulsa does look fine in the new one, but
Yeah.
like I said, pure nostalgia value.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. We got less to go to.
It's true.
All right.
I mean, you usually start off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
weird.
we were
Why are you
waiting.
breaking the trend? You know,
Oh, I
routine.
thought you were gonna.
Thought I was gonna what? You
I
want?
thought you were gonna comment on
Luke,
this.
Let's
I
wrap
need
up.
you to pick me up from somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like tell you in 15 minutes. I don't know.
And then we're like, never mind.
I hate all of you. as if that day, like those 2 days were not shit enough. It's just like extended shit.
Oh, by the way,
By the way, Lost Things, totally missed out on my entire day. Thought I could have died, and now I'm just getting shit for it. It's a great day. No. Understandable.
made great podcast material.
Oh, it did.
did.
It did. Shout out to Henry. That was the gentleman that helped me out. He was awesome. I'm just like, I think I'm just gonna like order 20 pizzas and just leave them on his doorstep. Like, these are for you. I already tipped the man.
Like, I'm lactose intolerant.
I was just about to say that.
Fucking A, Henry. Just accept this as my form of gratitude.
Let's get him DiGiorno. At least he can put it in the freezer.
Eat it now and enjoy it. Henry.
Henry, eat it now.
He's in front of me.
This got some really weird soul like thing going on.
Let me know you enjoy this because I appreciate your help.
I'm sorry, more like misery.
See what you made me do.
Although nobody's ankles are getting sledgehammered.
God, that is such a rough scene.
I don't know. I could lose a few inches. They've got good robotics these days. Like,
It's all you, bro. Anyway, QUEZMAV. That is Snapchat. No, that is not Snapchat. I'm sorry. That is Twitter.
Steven knows his own shit.
Hey, man. Fuck you. I don't even have.
Grr.
I don't even have. I'm so angry.
It's
Look,
just like, it's been a long week.
man, I'm mad. Like when kids are just like, I'm mad, and you're like, that sucks. What are you gonna do about
Sorry.
it? Like you're gonna try and fight me because you're gonna lose. Unless they're just a relatively big kid, and you just gotta have to like outmaneuver them. Aim low, football tackle. Anyway, QUEZMAV is Twitter and Instagram. Snapchat is SIRMAV. AU_XY is on Genius, and MAV88.blogspot.com.
You can find me, Luke, at HUKE_LOOVER. You know it too.
I do.
On the Twitter and the Instagram, and then just Hookluver for Snapchat. A lot of me driving in my car, lip singing songs, but hey, I'm pretty, so it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm Steve. Bye.
Still Steve.
Hashtag still
Hashtag
Steve.
still Steve.
And I am Nick. You can find me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, all under nlens42. That's NLENZ42. Don't forget to hit up the official Trophy Husbands Twitter at The True Trophies. Everybody have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good life. And
Or don't, whatever.
as always, you can
Let's have a
find...
decent one.
Yeah, at least mediocre. And as always, you can always
one
find a
mediocre.
brand new sode every Trophy Tuesday. Peace!